In this video, I'll talk to you about Coach Otto Addo's bold calls as a Black Stars head coach, and so far so good what he's doing for himself and for the nation Ghana in this video. So I'd like you to stick and stay with me. Let's get started now, guys. So we all know the circumstances under which Coach Otto Addo was appointed as the Black Stars manager. There were a section of Ghanaian fans who were saying that he wasn't really experienced to be the manager of the Black Stars of Ghana. And there are people who said, since he's Ghanaian, let's give him a chance to try and correct the wrongs that he did as the first time of the Black Stars coach. And he's come back finally, and he's doing some amazing things for himself and some amazing things for the Black Stars team. And he's gone to Mali, a place where we thought where a lion was a lion then. He went there and he got a crucial win for the Black Stars of Ghana. And many Ghanaians are happy with what they saw against Mali. And there are a section of fans who are also saying that if we're a bit patient with the ball, Ghana could have done more, and then a lot of things. But what I want to draw your mind on is, so far so good. Otto Addo, as a manager of the Black Stars, in his second stint has played 3 games. He's won 1, he's lost 1, and he's drawn 1. And he drew against Uganda in the 2-2 game. And in that game, when Otto Addo came on, Otto Addo, who was the captain of the Black Stars, wasn't able to do much, and the Black Stars drew in that game. When Otto Addo came, I think it was 2-1. And it became 2-2. And Otto Addo hasn't really had a very good spell in the last 2 years with the Black Stars of Ghana. So the first bold call he made was to drop Andre Ayew. And Andre Ayew hasn't been part of the Black Stars squad going into this crucial World Cup qualifier. Yes, so Andre Ayew hasn't been part of this crucial World Cup qualifier, which is something that caused a lot of uproar in Ghana media. I watched Dankwaku Yeboah, who is head of sport at Peace FM, and Dankwaku Yeboah wasn't really pleased with the decision to drop Ayew when Ayew was really in form. I mean, and they have scoring goals here and there, and it's a really big call from Otto Addo. And I think for that decision, I will say that it is a decision that he really had to make, because Andre Ayew has been playing with the Black Stars of Ghana ever since he was, 18 or so, yes, in the year 2008. So he's played with the Black Stars for a long time, and Ghana had to go through a set of transition, and he dropped Andre Ayew. It's a really bold call. As to whether he was going to work out, I think so far so good. It is working out. And in the game against Mali, I don't think there was a time where Ghana really made Andre Ayew's presence on the pitch, because Ghana played very well. I was a bit impressed, but there wasn't any circumstance where I could think and say this was a time where we could have missed Andre Ayew. And for me, for that bold call, I think it's not really a bad call, but we will probably need Andre Ayew when we are going to tournament. I think as of now, playing these qualifiers, Andre Ayew not coming into the Black Stars isn't really a problem. But let me bring your mind to something. Andre, as a player, when we saw Andre Ayew play in the under-20, was playing as a number 10. That was Ghana was playing the 4-4-2 system. That is what Jude Bellingham plays right now in Real Madrid. And in that system, he played as a typical number 10 behind Ransford Osei and then Dominic Edia in what was a typical 4-4-2 diamond formation. But when he transitioned to be a Black Star player, he was actually normally played behind Asamoah when we were playing a 4-4-2, or he was normally deployed as a right winger or as a left winger, to the point that when we were going to the 2010 World Cup, Andre Ayew nearly even benched or nearly even made the senior man, the maestro, Stephen Appiah, miss out on a World Cup qualification. So Andre Ayew, as a player himself, honestly has served Ghana, and I think that there has to be a point where we have to let him go. He has come out to say that he hasn't retired, but I think dropping Ayew has proved out to be not a very bad decision as of now. We will have to win the game against Central African Republic to tell whether this decision was a good decision. One of the bold calls that he has made is to start the likes of Niyama ahead of Jordan Ayew. You know one thing, in Ghana we have a culture, and it's a culture that everybody knows that I grew up seeing that culture in the Black Stars. I mean, when Stephen Appiah was available, there was no way Andre Ayew would play at Stephen Appiah. I mean, in terms of that same position, even when Kuda Sama was good, Kuda Sama will have to sit down and learn from Stephen Appiah. I mean, it's something that we know. But Ghana has a coach now who is able to sit down and say, at this point in time, let's play with the younger players. And going into the game against Mali, he benched Jordan Ayew. Who else would have thought that after after not calling Andre Ayew, who is the captain of the team, he would then go on to bench Jordan Ayew. And when he benched Jordan Ayew, we saw the likes of Enes and then Semenyo take out that position, and honestly they didn't really do bad. It was Nyama who ended up scoring a goal for Ghana, and that decision was a good decision from the coach Otto Addo. And what happened to us, he made really brilliant subs on the day, making very good subs. And you know what, one thing that Ghanaians really hate, and one thing that Ghanaians will never forget, is the Ghana versus the Mozambique game. Yes, anybody who watched that game will realize that Ghana was leading 2-0 at the first half when I think we've had two penalty kicks from Jordan Ayew, and they were caused by Joseph Paintel. And one thing that happened was Chris Hilton made substitutions that really caused Ghana. Yes, many Ghanaians remember this. He brought off Joseph Paintel for Andre Ayew, and Andre Ayew ended up handling the ball in the box for Ghana to concede a goal, and Ghana ended up drawing in a match where we should have just won. But this time, Otto Addo is making sure that he takes very bold decisions, make very good calls. If you come back to the game against Mali, when he saw that Al Disedu was suffering on the right centre back position, he brought him off. This is a coach. He read the game and saw that Al Disedu was suffering, so he brought on Abdul Mumin. Yes, Abdul Mumin has been called. I think Abdul Mumin got his first call up probably in 2019. Yes, because Abia called him, but nobody was strong enough or bold enough to give him a debut. And it was Otto Addo who gave him that debut. If you don't put in your all, I'll bench you. And that's how using make sure that Mali number 7 wasn't able to play very much in the game, which is a sub that we must really give him fire for that sub. Yes, and we saw how Salas Abdul Samed was not also doing well in the game against Mali. Even though he provided an assist, he brought him off. He brought Salas Abdul Samed off. He made sure even Mohamed Kudus, who as of now is one of Ghana's best players, was subbed off. I mean, in the days when we started watching the likes of Asamoah Gyan, look, this substitution is probably likened to the likes of playing with Kudus Samoa and bring Kudus Samoa out. Yes, he made sure that Kudus Samoa is out, and you can really see that this is a team that's or the Nesato so coach in San Wojumeni, and this is what Ghanaians have been calling for. Otto Addo has to make very good decisions, stand down and say, I will play with this player, I will not play with this player, and make very bold calls. And finally, when he brought off Kudus, man, I think it was Isahaku Fatau who came on to win the ball in the press, gave it to Jordan Ayew, and Jordan Ayew won the game for Ghana. Honestly, those were very bold, very big bold calls, bringing off Kudus Mohammed, bringing off Ali Dusedu, bringing off Nyama, bringing off all the guys who were tired. And I think for that, we are supposed to give him his credit. The honesty is, I doubt if the likes of Daniel Amate, the likes of Baba Idrisu, the likes of Iñaki Williams will just walk straight into the team. Look, if you don't perform well in your club, the Black Stars call-up will come and you will not be included. I'm telling you for a fact that from the Otto Addo we are seeing, if he wants to make his bold calls, and whoever you are, if you don't play very well, he will bench you. Yes, I will not be surprised if he benches Salas or any other guys in this game, in this upcoming game, because he really wants to win. He really needs this massive win. And going into the Central African Republic game, look, whatever he has to do for Ghana to win, he has to do it. No player is bigger than Ghana. No player is bigger than anybody. We just need a win. Come Monday in Kumasi. When Ghana started the game, it was a typical 3-4-1-2 with Kudus Mohammed playing as a number 10. And if you watch the game very well, we were pressing with two people leading the press. And then what happened was, it was Nyama and then Semenyo, and it didn't work for the first 10 minutes. And he made sure that Nyama will come and join Kudus in the middle and press from that position. Yes, and when you saw that press, something was changing. And when things were not working, you could constantly see that he was making subtle changes in what was happening. I remember when he took off Nyama for Elisha Owusu. When Elisha Owusu came on to be part of the midfield to make sure that Partey will move forward. When that substitution didn't work, he put on Jordan Ayew. He was trying to make sure that Ghana win. And this is a coach that we really need to stand behind him. We need to see what he has for Ghana, and we really need to make sure that he will win games for the Black Stars of Ghana in the near future. I think so far so good, 3 matches, he's not doing bad at all. And the decision to bench Jordan Ayew was such a crucial decision, because he brought in Jordan Ayew at a point when the Malians were all tired, and Jordan Ayew came in, proved a point, made a key pass, and scored a goal for Ghana. This bold steps is leading to improved performances for the Black Stars of Ghana, and we can all see it. Look at a player like Tariq Lamptey. You saw him in this game, and you were like, wow, what a player. He had an excellent game. You saw what Thomas Partey was doing. This is what a coach does. We haven't really seen a good performance from Thomas Partey in a long time, but in this game, Thomas Partey did very well. I think there are certain parts of the game where we have to fix, like finishing. Antoine Semenyo has to make sure he will finish. Look at how Otto Addo is making this bold calls, and I think Ghana has a really bright future. Second thing of Otto Addo is going to make sure that anybody who is going to be a lackadaisical player in the Black Stars is going to be chopped off. No matter who you are, if you are Thomas Partey and you're not playing well, I'm sure your position in the team is not guaranteed. Whoever you are, if you don't play well, you will lose your position. And this is a mark, and this is a warning to all players who play for Ghana and do not put in the real commitment. I can see from where I said that sometimes Salis Mohammed doesn't make the run that he's supposed to make. Salis Mohammed doesn't press as he's supposed to press. Sometimes Kudus Mohammed doesn't press as he's supposed to press. I don't know whether it is an instruction from the coach, but if it's not going according to what the coach is like, bro, he can even bench him, and it's a very good sign for the Black Stars of Ghana. So far so good, he's doing well. What do you think about these bold changes? Do you think he should call Andre Ayew back into the team? Do you think he should start Jordan Ayew in the next game against Central African Republic? What do you think about Mohamed Kudus' role in the game against Mali? Let me know what you think about this in the comment section, and rate Otto Addo also in the comment section below. Thank you very much. The best is yet to come. Bye for now.